It takes 11 days, and it is the least cinematic thing that ever happened in Kingston. Nobody kicks Everton Grant's door. A fat detective walks a shoebox and a woman into a building on a Tuesday. And 11 days later, men in ordinary shirts arrive at his constituency office, while women wait in plastic chairs, and Grant goes out through his own waiting room past all of them. Keisha is in the third chair from the door. He does not look at her twice. He never has. That is the entire reason he is walking past her in handcuffs. Keisha watches the most powerful man she ever met, led out by his elbows. The city gets it in pieces. The paper, the Miami money. Bullah's name in a newspaper for the first time since his mother buried him. And Fada's, and the dawning that both kings were paid by the same gentleman who came to their funerals. And in paragraph 9, a deportee named Trevor Black. He pleads to everything. That is the only part that was ever certain. The folder that ends Grant is 5 years of a drug empire's money, and no reading of that page makes the man it was stolen from innocent. Ford never needed him alive. He needed him guilty. A councilman does not fall on a woman's word. He falls on a criminal's confession. 22 years. Andre Salmon walks out on the Friday, his mother in the car park in the same spot she stood for 11 weeks, holding the same photograph. Ford is not there. He surrendered his badge and signed the paper that opens every case he touched. Nadi gets her mother's house back on a Wednesday, and her mother never finds out. Simone goes into protection and out of the country, and the last thing she does in Jamaica is stand before a burned blue gate for a minute, then get in a car. And Trevor Black goes back inside. Same envelope for his belt and his watch. He came home with a duffel bag and nothing. Built it all back and walks into a prison with less than he landed with. They take the chain at the desk. He has had it on 11 days. The officer holds out a bag. Trevor lifts it over his head and puts it in and does not look up. On the Sunday, the corner at the top of Trevor's old lane opens at 9, like nothing ever happened there. A man stands on it in a pressed shirt. Killy Killy never went to prison. Killy Killy never went anywhere. He was always going to be the last one standing. He was the only one who never wanted anything.